Yo, what up? This your boy Mar from Mo Beats Productions. And as I promised, I will be doing the breakdown for all 6 songs that I did off of Bizzle's new album, Surrender. Go cop that. So let's get into it. Alright? So the first track that I'm gonna go over that I did was actually the single on Bizzle's album, Surrender with Monty G. And this track was one of the later tracks that I ended up doing. It was close to the end of his project, and I sent him this. And I had no idea it was gonna be a single, but it turned out to be a dope song and a dope video. So basically, uh, I well, yeah. I'm gonna just go through the instruments. First, I got an organ. So I added the B3 organ, and then after that, I got this synth here. It's like this gangster lead. No, I'm sorry. It's more like a pad. This is not the lead. This is more a little synth pad that I added. And that's what the B3 added with it. So then I added these stab horns, them dog horns. Then I added another stab, just that was just a little darker than that one. And then I added these choirs. Actually, this is it's a Boy Wonder choir that I like using, and it's just basically then I added a tubular bell. Then I added the lead. Let's go. Let's see. I added a gangster lead. So when you put it all together, you have. I'm gonna mute the drums real quick. So you mute the drums, and this is how everything sounds. And by the way, I'm just doing the breakdown in Logic Pro X, but I actually was using Cubase Studio 5 at the time. That's what I was doing all my tracks in. Uh, so just wanted to make sure I add that. I didn't make them in Logic Pro. I did everything in Cubase and with my VSTs and all that stuff. So once I got the instruments out the way, what I did Uh, I added my drums. At the time when I was working on Bizzle's project, uh, I picked up. I was, I had bought. I was buying cardiac flatline kits. You know what I'm saying? He had the flatline 1 and 2, and then he just kind of start coming out with other stuff. So those drums in those kits, man, was just like really expired. It really inspired me during that whole season of doing that whole period of working on Biz albums, and you'll actually hear some of the same drums on different songs and stuff. I mean, I just fell in love with the kit, and it was just so, the way he had certain kicks and snares just layered and just sounded, man. I just fell in love with the kit. So a lot of the beats on Bizzle's album, a lot of the drums came from out of the cardiac producer cardiac flatline kits. You can pick that up over at hiphopdrums.com, or I believe you can even go to his website and purchase his kits. So uh, here's the kick that I used, and I used this kick a lot in different songs and stuff. All right, and then I added this snare, one of my favorite snares from the cardiac kit. Then I added some hi-hats. Hi-hats. Now, the hi-hats those hi-hats were in was in that cardiac kit too. But what I did, uh, because I make my beats in double time, I speeded it. I sped up the kicks. Um, I sped up the hi-hats, and that's why you notice that they go real uh, real fast. Let me just show you. But if I was to play them in a regular time, it would be much slower than that. That's one thing I like about Cubase. When you dump an acidized wave into Cubase, it detects the tempo of the beat. Well, whatever tempo that you have your actual project set to, it falls in, and it just fall. The BPMs match up. So if the beat is going slow, or if it's going at whatever tempo, it will set it to play it. But then if I speed it up, if I do double time, it'll make it go faster. So that's one of the dope things I like about Cubase. So you got the hats. Then I added another one. Then I added the 808. And then I added just a regular cymbal crash. And then I got can't remember what this next instrument is. Let me see. And just actually that sound effect was in the cardiac flatline kit as well. Uh, so uh, so when you put all the drums together, this is how it sounds. And then, well, you got the snare roll at the beginning. And another thing that I did too to kind of make that kick punchy, I added a SSL uh, 4,000 plug-in. It just kind of, I have certain presets that I make uh, that give it that punch, So yeah, I thought the kick was really punching when I initially sent it to him. But then, once I sent them the session, I sent it to him without all the EQ and plugins and stuff. But shout out to Wit. I believe Wit, he the one who actually mixed in that engineered the whole project. So he's a producer, so he know how stuff's supposed to hit. So shout out to my man Wit. I Quit Music. So this is how the whole beat sound.
First off, praise to the Most High. Glory Yeshua, you are the ruler, it's in you that my hope lies. Faux God, no lie, no bite, I don't play both sides. Been so down with the windows down, truth music blowing at the whip so loud you repent when I roll by. Got over money, my clique, if you with it, I know when you ride out. The whole world finna die out, why high now? Fourth down in the fourth, no timeout. Not in no upper room, do what you come to do, we ain't gon' hide out. Ain't here to punish you, Jesus is coming soon. Hate it or love it, one day you gon' find out. Atheist saying, well, the only reason you with him cause you afraid of hell. But I believe the hell was 100% real when I was still about.
So that's the whole beat. And like I say, man, I sent it to Biz. Actually, I didn't have any idea of what he was doing with any of the tracks. The only 2 tracks that he let me hear through the course of him working on the project was Protocol and the No Lies joint. But everything else, I had no idea what he was doing with none of these tracks. He would just text me and be like, "Yo, send me the files to this one, send me the files to that one." So man, it turned out to be the second single on the joint on his album. So yeah, man, that's the beat. And I'll be doing the other 5 beats, the other 5 breakdowns to you guys. I'll be doing those as the week go on, and let y'all know how I created them. You dig? Any artists looking at this, checking it out, you need beats, holla at me. www.morphomobeats.com. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. My Twitter is morphomobeats. My Instagram is marv1977. And yeah, I'll let your boy. This is Morphomo Beats, and I'm out.
Wait, let it breathe. Hold up. Wait, let it breathe. Hold up. Wait, let it breathe. Hold up. Wait, okay, come.